We're back.
Hey.
Bean Mafia, we're back. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Ehsan was in the middle of telling me an unbelievable story. Ehsan, can you tell me that story?
Yeah, okay.
For the Bean Mafia as well, because you were in the middle of it and I didn't want to interrupt. And I was like, hold on. I said, hold that thought. You don't have to drop names. Just hold the thought and tell me that exact story again.
Okay, I'm not going to drop the name, but.
Say the name. Now, say the other name.
Right, yeah.
But don't say who. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Just listen to this and you guys say what you think.
Okay, I think it was on purpose.
But start there. Okay. He thinks it's on purpose. I think maybe it's just a mistake. But you hear the story, and then Bean Mafia, you decide mistake or on purpose.
So a comic asked me for my number.
Where were you at?
At the Creek in the Cave holiday party.
Okay.
Which, for some reon, they decided to throw a mic in the middle of. But
Dude,
that's a whole different
Well, that's
thing.
just how a party goes.
Yeah.
Have you never been to a wedding?
Oh, I forgot. At my wedding, they just held an open mic in the middle.
Dude, you literally said, you said you did 3, and you had 1 joke that hit, 2 that went all right.
Yeah, well, I did crowd work, which is a big no-no at an open mic.
Well, dude, everyone's there to do the stand-up.
Yeah. So it's like, but I panicked. I panicked.
So yeah, you know how parties work.
Yeah.
There's a party. There's a Christmas party at Creek in the Cave. Yeah. They throw an open mic. Duh. and then continue.
Yeah. And then so comic asked me for my number. I said sure, whatever. Right. So comic gets his phone. Does stuff on his phone. Hands me the phone. I'm thinking it's going to be, of course, the empty contact page.
Where you put your number in. We've all seen it.
Right. He's about to hand me the phone, shows me the screen when he hands me the phone. It's Mark Norman's number.
Mark Norman.
Contact. It's just Mark
Norman, comedian.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah. Pretty famous. Pretty famous.
Moving on up.
I mean, I will say this before you continue. Yeah. You have worked at the store.
Yeah.
I personally with my own eyes, seen you interact with way more famous people.
Right.
Way more famous people.
Right.
And I mean full-on conversations.
Right.
With what? And this is not an insult to Mark. I think Mark would also be like, yeah. There's way more famous people out there.
Yeah.
But continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And then he goes, oops, my bad, takes his phone back, and then gives me the contact page.
See, that's why I think it's a mistake.
Yeah. He said my bad.
Yeah, he said my bad.
Okay.
What do you think happened?
I think he was trying to impress me. Or not even impress me, flex on me.
I mean, dude, one of the two. Either
impress
way.
or flex.
Both
one
are
of the two.
Awesome.
Both are so funny. As if that could have been Tom Cruise's number. As if I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I guess you could call Tom Cruise.
Hey, no, first off,
that would have been awesome.
It would have been. You'd have been like, bro, guess what happened? You'd have told it like that.
Yeah.
You didn't tell it like that.
No.
You told it like how you told it.
Yeah, that's
how
fair.
you just told it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because Tom Cruise is a little impressive.
Well, actually, if you had Tom Cruise's number, I'd be like, oh, he fakes. That's his like mom's number that you just put Tom Cruise on. That's how it would have felt. That's how I would have felt.
I love the idea of like, yeah, bro, I can call Mark Norman. It's like, hey, bro, you know what else you can do? Just hit him up on Instagram,
right,
or Twitter,
right.
He'll answer,
right.
You know what? How I know? He ain't that famous yet. Anybody who can, and I'm talking about, bro. I'm out with Schultz, who's clearly more famous than Mark. That's not an insult to Schultz. Schultz has the time to answer if you hit him up.
Right.
He's not Tom Cruise.
It was just like, wow, that's an interesting move. It was a move. I was like, ooh, you know what it is? But it's a move that makes zero to no sense.
Other than it was a mistake. Like I keep telling you, it was a sign. The dude fucked up. He was trying to get your number. He accidentally clicked on Mark Norman, comedian, who's on the very famous comedian on the rise. Right, well, clearly one of the best working right now.
Yeah.
He tried to just show you a contact page, and then that guy's page came out.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why you had to pull it away, because what if you got the number, and then now you call Mark Norman, and you start like prank calling him or something?
Right. Yeah, I do forget. Underneath the new contact button, it is right next to Mark Norman's contact information.
On every iPhone.
Everyone's phone. Yeah, it's
every iPhone they've ever made.
It's like your time is set to Cupertino, and Mark Norman's contact information is on the phone.
Always.
So you know what? That is unfair of me to assume like, hey, what the?
Is this a weird flex?
Yeah.
Or are you retarded?
Yeah. What's going on?
Both?
What's going on?
Or is this just a simple misunderstanding and a mistake that we all have made?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've tried to hand you my phone and Mark Norman's face is up?
Yeah.
I'm already FaceTiming him. And you're like, Deric, I thought you were gonna show me a TikTok, and I'm like, oh, is it Mark Norman's FaceTime?
Yeah, my bad. I forgot I was completely in a conversation with Mark Norman while this was happening.
Oh, Bean Mafia, fun as always had here in Austin, Texas.
Now, you know what kind of reminds me of something that I used to do. And this is not. No. That's actively. But this is. There was a time that I was seeing a girl called Jenna Boss.
Wait. This wasn't Genevieve?
No, not Genevieve. This is Jenna
this was
Boss.
after Genevieve.
Yeah.
After you fought Genevieve.
It goes Genevieve, Jenna Intern, Jenna Boss. That's how it goes. But no, I would just leave my phone around just to be like, is he texting our boss, Jenna? Just because I wanted to see if you guys would.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to see if you guys.
I remember one time I asked you, I said, bro, why do you text Jenna so much?
Yes.
I remember that? I asked you in the car.
Yeah.
I go, because I noticed, I was like, bro, you text our boss name with Jenna. And everyone kind of hated her.
Yeah.
So it was like a double down of like, bro, why are you texting this person who's not going to work here in like another month? And she wasn't.
Yeah.
Wonder how we all called that one. You know what's funny? She's sweet. I have no problem with her at all. She got you punched in the face one time. But,
that was crazy.
That happens, right?
Yeah.
Right, where your boss, your boss, it's 110% your boss's fault, and then I'm gonna put it's 110% your boss's fault, and then you know how everything's 120%. Yeah. The other 10% goes to the guy that actually punched you. Yeah. I'll put a little bit of the blame on him, mainly on Jenna.
What's it called? Well, you know, it's unfair. It's unfair because right next to Mark Norman's contact information on your phone is a setting that makes your employees get punched. So you know that also could have been an accident.
Dude, she said my bad. Yeah. No, she didn't apologize at all. I don't think she took any ownership of that. I don't think she even remembers that was her fault.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was the guy was being unreasonable.
A drunk idiot.
Yeah, he was being a drunk idiot, but the request was unreasonable. The request
was, you know what's funny? Because he had a point. Because she told us hey, don't let anybody, there's a party going on, by the way.
Yeah.
It's literally another Christmas party, which is crazy, bro. Christmas themed everything.
Right.
Look, we're just in the holidays.
Yeah.
There was a Christmas party. A guy is going to the back.
Right.
He's already been back there a couple times. Everybody's going in and out.
Right.
She walks up like a cokehead, insane person and just goes, hey, Ehsan. I'm also working a lot, so I'm watching this happen. She goes, hey, Ehsan, nobody else to the back. Mm-hmm. And Ehsan goes, what? And she goes, nobody else. No more. And Ehsan's like, and she's like on him about it. And he's like, all right. And then right then, a guy who literally had been back and forth the whole night goes to walk in, and Ehsan's like, hey man, you can't come in. And he's like, what the fuck? I was just in there.
Here's where he's mostly at fault. I told him, bro, wait 10 minutes.
You did.
Please
he did say
wait
that.
10 minutes.
And then come back. And
yeah,
I
please.
bet it'll be different.
But yeah, the manager was just here.
And said this.
Yes, and everyone who works at the Comedy Store knows the rules for the Comedy Store is, look, keep the place going. And if the manager says something to you, you got like 10 minutes to take that shit real serious.
Yeah.
And then everything goes back to where it was.
Yeah, if a manager comes in and they're like, hey, somebody's got it, like sometimes they'd be like, hey, like you'd leave your belly room post because, you know, like John, what was his name? John Campanelli's on stage. So you're like, I can't watch this fucking dog shit. my human eyes won't allow me to watch such dog shit. So they just won't, like, every time I try to watch them, it's like that episode of Black Mirror, like a sensor. It's like a sensor on my eyes.
Also, what's really funny is that you're like, when you tell the story, don't drop the name, and now you're just like throwing names.
Yeah, I guess you know what's funny? You could have dropped the name. Who even fucking knows? I don't even know who the guy is myself. Yeah. Like, they're gonna know?
Yeah. But either way.
Drop his name. Say his name.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Why not? What's his name?
No, that I won't do.
No one knows him. I don't know. Also, you know what else? I genuinely want to know who it is.
I'll tell you later. That's
like you're gonna
yeah.
you're gonna be like, it was Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Which would make it the better story.
Right.
That Joe Rogan was like, hey, I know Mark Norman.
But also, if it was Joe Rogan, I wouldn't be telling this out of intense fear.
Oh, Lord. Wait. Hold on. What were we talking about?
About how I got punched in the face. How when the manager when you leave the belly room.
When you leave when you leave the belly room because John Campanelli's on stage and you just can't bear another second. You can't. It's like, and look, I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but I assume.
Oh, really?
Look, this is coming from my heart in a good place. But I can only assume because I wasn't actually there for 9/11. but I can assume those people who are on the top of the buildings and they had to make that choice of do I let this shit burn me up or do I jump off?
Right.
That's what it's like when you watch Sean Campanelli. Do I watch and let this burn me up, or do I jump out of the building?
No disrespect, though.
Is that not an accurate feeling of when you would watch Sean Campanelli in the belly room? You worked as many of those shifts, if not more, than I did.
Yeah, well, you never. No, I don't know anyone who stayed in the room. I don't know anyone who stayed in the room.
Every once in a while, the manager would come up and be like, "Hey, somebody's got to be in that belly room." And you're like, so you go up there for another 5 minutes.
For like 10 minutes.
As long as your soul can bear.
Yeah.
You know, I think I told the managers one time. I was like, "Yo, I would love to go up there, but my actual soul said no." It said, "Deric, we either end it, we kill ourselves, because we're not going back up there."
Right.
And there were, a couple comics like that. God, you know what's funny, bro? What is going on? And look, no disrespect, and I mean this. Okay. With absolute no ill intent.
Okay.
Why is every single special that's come out the absolute worst thing that's ever happened in anything ever?
I get what you're saying.
Other than, the last good one is the closer. Dave's the closer because it sparked conversation mainly. I mean,
right.
And whether you liked it or not, you thought it was funny or not, it was interesting. Okay, and that's all. And I thought it was hilarious and funny. Me and Sam were dying. I mean, Clifford the big black nigger is one of the best jokes I've ever heard, and I relate to it so much. I wonder why. I like dogs.
Yeah. And because of your outward appearance.
And my outward appearance. Yeah. But and then of course, the transgender stuff is just so funny, bro. It's fun. It was. Me and we were dying. We were laughing out loud like this nigga is hilarious. But regardless of how you feel about it or not, it sparked conversation. Nanette.
Spark conversation.
Now I know how I feel about it. I remember watching, going, I can't believe this woman thinks this is funny, but also I can't stop watching.
Right. And putting it in every single sketch we did.
And it comes up in conversation all the time still. And you know what it is? And I said this on Instagram. She set the bar for shitty specials. It's the shittiest great special of all time because it's not funny, but it's amazingly interesting. And now everyone's trying to do that. And it's like, well, bro, you're shooting for the moon, baby. She is the North Star.
Yeah.
Pryor, Chappelle, Hannah, Carlin.
Talk about specials that have aged better. In terms of like how I feel about them and like the respect I give it, it's like, oh damn, it was on my mind. Every comic was talking about it. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Whether you liked it or not,
it was talked about. You did something. You hit. You
hit a nerve.
You know what's crazy? She was like, I went in there and I want to challenge comedy. That was her whole thing, which we thought was lame as shit, but she did it.
Which is now what everyone else is trying to do.
Right.
And it's the shittiest version of it I have ever seen.
Right.
It's nonstop pandering. It's nonstop being on the right side of things. People have completely forgotten. Like you can tell, people have made the decision. I will rather be right up here and say the right thing than be funny.
Well, but, people think every thought they have is profound. That's the thing. It's like, no.
As if when fucking Jim Gaffigan wrote the fucking Hot Pockets bit, he was like, I am a god.
Well, it's like, or like.
It's just great. It's funny.
Yeah. Also, even the thought of like, okay, let's say you take comedy that seriously, and you were like, I want to go up and say profound things up there. Right?
Like if you were like a writer on SNL,
right?
Like a black guy.
I just want to say profound things, right? or just let's say like HBO gave me a special, right? I will, but like think of all the people who are famous for saying profound things, like Socrates. Let's right. When you look at a picture, whenever you see a picture of Socrates, is he 35 years old or is he an old fucking man who's had time to like live life? And you know what I mean? Like it's also like how old, you think you're profound young? How into yourself are you?
All of these niggas, bro, everybody think they fucking smart. It's like, bro, you're a comic.
Yeah.
I hate to be the one to tell you this.
Right.
You're a fucking jester.
Right.
You're a fucking clown. Not me, I'm pretty profound. But all of you, all of the rest of you, you're fucking clowns. You're Pagliacci, okay?
Pagliacci, what a pull.
I know some shit. Like I just said, I said I'm pretty profound.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
No, I was just watching Seinfeld in that episode. I just watched that episode. It's a classic.
Right.
But my point is, everyone has forgotten, not everyone, but it feels like a lot of people have forgotten that this is the business of being funny. It's a business. And what sells in this particular business is being funny.
Are you sure that's what sells, though? I mean, because we're here and they're Netflix and HBO.
No one's buying it. Who cares? Who talked about any of it? Who talked about any of these people? Yo, any of these last specials that we talk about, y'all know who we talking about, all right? Who is talking about them? We just watched 2 of them on HBO. There's some when those came out. We just watched a couple of them on Netflix from comics that we know personally. Bro, and some people, it wasn't like that they were trying to be profound. Some people just missed. Some comic like just missed, just straight up like, oh, bro, you choked. You had a moment, you had a moment, and you couldn't decide whether you wanted to fucking stand up or sit down. You know what I'm saying? But that's just choking. And pandering, a lot of pandering, a lot of trying to be the good guy on stage and a lot of just a lot of that. It's a lot of that going on, which is why I love Dave Chappelle. He's not a good or bad guy. Bill Burr's not a good or bad guy. They're fucking comedians. They're fucking clowns. It's fake. I have makeup on. You're the one listening to a clown and going, oh, how dare you, clown? How dare this clown? And you take that and go, oh, I don't want to be one of those kind of clowns. I'm going to be the first clown that instead of blowing up balloons and falling in banana pudding, I'm going to say transgender people deserve rights. And it's like, yo, clown, we know. What the fuck? Fall in the banana pie. What are you doing? But before I fall in this banana pie, let me ask you, what is a banana pie? And it's like, yo, kill this nigga, dog. Kill this fucking. And let me wipe my makeup off and let's be serious for a minute.
Right.
That's how I feel. I mean, I don't know how you, but that's how I feel watching all these nigga specials right now. All this, everyone who's putting one out really right now. Besides Dave is the last one where it really like, and there's other specials where like, bro, I thought Joe Coy's last special was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. My nigga is up there just making fun of Hawaii, making fun of how stupid Hawaiians are.
How to cook rice,
and just how dumb Samoans are and how useless they are. I watched it, and how The Rock should be ashamed of himself.
No, I don't think that's really what the special was about.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch the last 5 minutes. Maybe I missed. Maybe he ties it all together with Samoan hate. Yeah,
but you see the beginning where he talks about rice and family. It's just
different accents.
It's just comedy.
Right.
It's just fucking stand up, bro. And bruh, that shit is lacking in the game. But you know when it's not gonna be lacking?
What?
December 29th. Somebody's bringing back some raw shit.
Oh shit!
Somebody's bringing some raw shit and they bringing it to Netflix, bro.
Kenny G, no, Brian, Kenny G, dog, Kenny G album. Woo!
On Netflix.
On Netflix, he's bringing it back.
Okay, wait, he's bringing back real stand-up.
Yeah, he's bringing back real stand-up. It'll just be like the time when Justin Timberlake brought Sexy back.
Yo,
Kenny G will bring comedy back.
Kenny G's bringing comedy back. But before Kenny G does, our boy Brian Simpson, he's coming. December 29th on Netflix, the stand-ups. Okay? It's him. And you know what's funny? Mark Norman's also on
Mark
it.
Norman is
As always. Dude, the guy's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's on your phone.
He's on your phone. He's on your Netflix feed.
He's in your heart.
Mark Norman is God.
Everybody go look in the mirror. You're just going to see Mark Norman.
Yeah, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
Comedy.
He knows if you've been bad or good. So comedy, for goodness sake.
I'm gay.
God, that one of the funniest. What is it? Indianapolis morning or Cleveland morning show?
Remember, because we were there.
Yeah, we were Cleveland. It was Cleveland. Like, if you haven't seen Mark Norman's Cleveland morning show appearance,
and then right after you watch that, watch Bobby Lee's.
Yeah,
because they're literally they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful morning show.
Yeah, the works of art.
They genuinely are.
Yeah.
They're just so honest. But yo, bro, Brian is an actual comic, and I say that when he's on stage. Yo, bro, you don't have to be this. Like, I don't know who told all these comics, bro, you have to be some good person up there. You have to be some good person? Go fuck yourself, bro. I want to see that piece of shit. I want to see the how you really feel. Whether you shitting on Hot Pockets and cooking rice or shitting on motherfucking transgender people, I want to see some honesty, bro. I want to see a motherfucker just have an opinion. I want to see a motherfucker, just not pander, dog. You fucking open your special with like, oh, I'm glad you guys all have masks on and everyone's vaccinated. Because a crowd that wasn't vaccinated, I don't even think they would get my jokes. That's what you say? And I'll say this, bro. Reverse it. If I ever saw a comic who went up and was like, oh man, I'm so glad no one here has a mask on and everyone's unvaccinated. The vaccinated mask people wouldn't get my jokes. I would look at that person and be like, you're garbage.
That's garbage.
You're both garbage.
That's garbage.
You're both garbage. And I'm not saying that somebody from the head writer on SNL did that in a special. I'm saying just watch everybody's stuff and and be critical of this shit. It's shit. Give us funny. That's why there's not a goddamn comedy movie since fucking Hangover. Because everybody's trying to be right.
Or everyone's trying to be deep.
You're clowns. Keep your fucking makeup on and fall down in the poop. Clown. You imagine, bro, like a nigga in clown makeup telling you how brown people deserve more lead acting roles.
Right.
Like, my nigga, yeah. You have a sad face painted on your face. Yeah. Why are you telling me this?
Right. I could have thought that myself.
I have
thought that myself.
Why did you come here to watch the clown? Right. Is it possible you came to laugh?
Right. Yeah, I didn't come here to be reminded about what's right.
And if you're gonna do that, you better do it like Nanette. You better fucking bring it. Mm-hmm. She brought it.
Yeah.
She fucking brought it, dog. Whatever it is, that thing, she brought it.
Yeah, she did.
And these niggas ain't bringing it right now, bro. But December 29th, I can guarantee, because that special, we already know the material. We've seen it. We've seen it worked out. We've seen him polish it. I mean, we've seen the birth of a lot of the jokes, up to the touring of them, to the polish of them, to seeing him recently and just knowing how tight this 30 is that he has.
Right.
It's insane. I mean, I'm not saying this because he's one of my best friends, or I'm saying this about him as if he's just a stupid nigger. That guy's fucking funny. That guy is the funniest comic in the world. And this is me viewing him with hatred in my heart as a Klan member.
Right.
I want to kill and peel the black skin off of him.
Okay.
That nigga's funny.
All right.
But I just want you to know how unbiased my opinion
is. Oh, God.
Is he the best? Does he have the best 30 out right now? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's very possible.
Because I would say Schultz has the best hour out right now. But I wouldn't take away that Brian Simpson has the best 30 in the game right now. And I do think his 30, I'm calling that just so it's on podcast, because this comes out before that episode does. Mm-hmm. Literally comes out the week of, when this episode comes out, it comes out in a couple days.
Okay. So yeah, whenever the 29th is from here.
Yeah, so I think this comes out like the 26th, 27th. Oh, this comes out 27th.
Okay.
So, on the 27th, calling it now, right now, this is when y'all are seeing this, Brian Simpson's special that comes out on the 29th is 30 minutes. By the year 2022, will blow him up as Nate Bargatze's 30 did for him. And I said it on the pod. I believe that shit in my heart. I believe it since the day I've seen Brian in San Diego. We met him around the same time. He was hosting open mics. He was fucking the door guy at the Madhouse. Okay? Mm-hmm. Hosting the open mic. He was getting a feature on weekends. You know what I'm saying? But that's where he was.
Right.
He wasn't doing nothing else. My nigga, he had a job scrubbing toilets at that fucking O'Grady's place. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like he was so I've seen this shit come all the way, bro. Like all the way from my man. And it's written in stone, dog. It's written in stone. He's been on JRE. He's doing JRE a couple more times. I think by the time this comes out, he'll already been on JRE again. Right. Actually, yeah, he will. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like the dude is just on a different level. But when it comes to stand-up, when it comes to what we're talking about, how we got here,
right,
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
And when you see the 30, you'll see what I mean. Mm-hmm. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, dog. Give me them jokes. Who's got jokes anymore, son?
Well, I'm writing a manifesto, so I'm done with jokes. So, so I don't really know where I fall in the conversation, but
because you're writing a manifesto.
You'll hear of me.
Yo, and with that, we will be right back, you sons of bitches. Hey, Bean Mafia. That's right. The Bean Mafia gang has stepped up. Spoil the beans. We're here. We got a real ad, baby. This is a real motherfucking ad. Manscaped. That's right. That's Manscaped. You heard me correct. Everyone out there who has been listening to this podcast forever, we got a real product backing us, supporting the Spoil the Beans lifestyle, supporting the Spoil the Beans movement. And you know what's nice is this product is actually the shit. I've never used Manscaped. I've never used Manscaped before. I'm not going to lie. This is the first time I ever used it. Holy shit. Not kidding. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's amazing. It is
top tier.
Top tier. Sam likes the new package.
I dig it.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm talking about my package. This is incredible. Your boy, you know, I'm gaining girth. You gain girth. You gain length. Fellas, Manscaped. You're giving yourself inches, baby. And if Al Pacino didn't say anything, he said, life is a game of inches. You haven't seen this movie yet.
I was like, what?
Any given Sunday.
That?
Life's a game of inches. Nigga, Manscaped. That should be their fucking slogan. It's a game of inches. Life. Your penis. Manscaped. Dude, I love it. Spoil the Beans. That is our promo code. Literally type in Spoil the Beans. Get 20% off. Guys, let me go through how good this is. See this right here? You see this?
This
bad boy, excuse me, is the lawnmower. The lawnmower 4.0. Dude, I use this, shaved my balls in 10 minutes. Hadn't shaved in like half a year, probably. You know what I mean? Shaved, tire sack, 10 minutes. Unbelievable.
But you're not even nearly as hairy as I am. Hey, for the ladies who are listening to this, you can also use this to shave you. I'm a very hairy lady. I'm a kind of a fuzzy person. What?
She's a fuzzball, dog.
I'm a fuzzball. I'm like a tennis ball.
She's a fucking tennis ball.
I am a tennis ball up in here. And this is very handy, I will say.
Love it. The 4.0.
So
the
quick.
4.0.
Trimmed my fuzz.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, Manscaped, let me tell you something about the 4.0. They engineered the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and incredible, comfortable grooming experience. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to our advanced skin-safe technology. I now feel confident shaving my boys. That is true. I had no nicks.
I wasn't nervous at all.
Yeah, I had zero nicks. And I've shaved my balls plenty of times with other razors and other things like that. You know what I mean? And literally always a nick or two, which sucks because you don't want your balls bleeding all day.
Yeah, that's gross.
Because it's nonstop. A lot of blood down there. Yeah, so you just don't want that. You know what I mean? I didn't know this also. I'm one of the first people, me and you, Samantha, to try the new 4.0, and I am blown away by the performance. I literally am. It's phenomenal. It really is. This upgraded trimmer includes a multi-function on and off switch that can engage a travel lock. It really can. You can lock it if you need to. It also gives you the ability to turn the 400K LED spotlight on and off whenever needed for a precise shave.
I looked up how
Oh my
to
God. The Lawnmower 4.0 even allows you to customize your trim through additional guard lengths with sizes 1 through 4, which is really nice. I did need the size. I was going to go no trimmer, and Sam had to help me out here.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little bit of a fade going.
I wanted more of a fade. I didn't want a full ball, but I like the fade. Did I mention, this is very important, wireless charging. Look at this. This is wireless. This is charging right now, all right? Wireless charging, well, you got to plug it in, but it could be charging right now is my point.
It could be.
Wireless charging uses electromagnetic induction, which can help battery length last longer. Men, if you've been shaving with the same nut trimmer on your face, you've been doing it wrong. No person wants pubes in their mouth.
Yeah, you should have one for each.
One for each. Me and Sam both have one. It's fucking awesome. It's time to get your own ball and hair and body trimmer with Manscaped to make me time the best time and enhance your confidence with some nice, smooth boys. Get 20% off, free shipping with the code SPOILTHEBEANS. All one word, Spoil the Beans, all caps. Guys, it's the name of the pod, Spoil the Beans. Easy. Manscaped, use it. Yo, let me tell you this. These are some of the things that you get. Waterproof trimmer, reduces foot odor. I didn't know that, but this does reduce foot odor.
Really?
It does. The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer helps reduce nicks, reduces the risk of ingrown hairs, and reduces the risk of grooming accidents. I stand by all those things 1,000%. This is not because they're the first brand to support us. I genuinely fuck with this.
Mm-hmm.
The nose trimmer, incredible. Got all my nose hairs out.
He's got a hairy nose. That's
I
the
do
one
have a
thing
very
that
hairy
is
nose.
very hairy.
I'm not really a hairy guy. My
He's
balls
not.
a little bit, but my nose
But
gets
your
pretty hairy.
nose needed.
I loved this. The crop preserver, the ball deodorant, genuinely found it refreshing on my testes.
You felt
It
refreshed.
added a little spice. You know, it really did. I wasn't mad about it. I really wasn't. The crop reviver, the ball toner, also felt good on my balls. I love this bag that they come with. This is just nice for because I
This
travel
is
a
called
lot.
The shed.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it says on here. The shed. It's
The shed, the travel
storage
bag. I travel a lot,
They have
so
cool
I've been
stuff.
using it on the road. Unbelievable, unbelievable kit, unbelievable package. I've been putting my other toiletries in this, but it's phenomenal, dude. Everything they sent us, I've been using. Every single thing. Sam uses them,
I did. I had to trim the fuzz.
dude. If you're in a
can
couple, get two. Get the 4.0
Yeah, get two.
lawnmower. Unreal. Get the fucking for fellas. If you got a hairy nose, get the weed whacker. 1,000% recommend the weed whacker if you got a hairy nose. Ball fucking deodorant, the crop preserver, unbelievable. The toner, unbelievable. God, the lawnmower 4.0, seriously. I genuinely loved this product. It is so worth it. It's just, I shaved. I'm going to probably shave again in another week. Took me 10 minutes. Crop the area. More inches.
It took you less time than 10 minutes.
Did it? It felt so fast.
It was very fast. Maybe
was
like
quick.
2 songs.
It was 2 rap songs. So we're talking,
rap
it might be 6
songs?
minutes. Probably, yeah, right. 6 minutes if we're being all the way honest. 6 minutes. Your boy was fresh shaved up. We had incredible sex. Can I guarantee the great sex you'll have? I can't guarantee that. I can hope for it. I'll hope for it.
We can put that energy into
I'll
your
put that
future.
energy. If you use Spoil the Beans, Manscaped,
20%
promo code,
off.
20% off, plus free shipping, I will put that good energy if you're going to have good sex after you Manscaped. I'm going to put that out there on you.
That's free, man.
That's for you. Guys,
lady.
Spoil the Beans. The promo code's right here. Use it. Don't lose it. All right? 20% off. And Manscaped, thank you so much, man. You guys, this
Thank
was
you,
amazing.
Manscaped.
We really appreciate it. We love you guys. Thanks for supporting the Bean Mafia. And back to the movie. And we're back.
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're fucking back, dog. What a year, man. What a year this one's been, huh? 2021?
Yeah, it's been a year.
Guys, this has been a fucking year, baby. Oh, my God. Oh, you should shout out your daddy, Steph Curry,
Oh yeah, shout out Steph Curry.
your Papa Bear.
Yeah, hey, it's crazy that I get to one of the best basketball players of all time is on my team, and
In your lifetime. In your
my
prime of lifetime.
yeah, in my lifetime, and it's been awesome to watch you. It's been awesome that you took this just garbage franchise and made it into, I mean,
Dynasty. Looking like you're about to go on a second run.
yeah, like a glory franchise now. Like the Warriors ain't a laughingstock anymore. And not a laughingstock. They're far from a laughingstock.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Patriots level dynasty.
Yeah, one of the best dynasties in the game, and on the he was obviously a huge part of that. Obviously, some could say the catalyst of it all. Yeah, so really fucking thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, and congratulations, bro. Congratulations. That shit is crazy. Not only did you beat the 3-point record, you did it in 500 less games. That's insane. To shatter a record by 500 games in any sport.
And the record was already crazy high.
The record was ridiculously high. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. And you deserve a thank you from Spoil the Beans.
Yeah, I'll shout him out on that.
Yeah,
one,
bro.
I respect greatness.
It's respectable.
And when he broke that record, it did catapult him to another. I mean, if he wins MVP and then they win the finals and he wins Finals MVP, I mean, he's just that record catapulted him to another level on Mount Rushmore to me.
Right.
But if he finishes this year out, right, with the, bro, a number 1, number 2 seed, an MVP. NBA Finals championship, and a Finals MVP, along with first team All NBA, first team all this, first team. He'll get all those things,
right,
bro.
First team all defenses, I think.
Worst case scenario, second team.
Right.
That's he's gonna be an all defensive player this year. So we're talking. I mean, just this one season. I mean, it's like, well, yeah, bro, you got to get now. That's 4 chips out of 6 tries.
Right.
That's a Finals MVP finally.
Yeah.
That's 3 regular season MVPs. Now we're coming in on
Scoring champion.
Yeah, scoring champ multiple. Yeah. Now we're coming in on coming on LeBron, Kobe. Is he that good territory? You know what I mean? Like if he, because also it's not like they're gonna win this Finals this year or get to and then that's it.
Right.
And then next year they just fall apart.
No. If anything, it's like anything. The Warriors again find themselves in a lucky place where they have this aging godly talent in the
who's doing just fine, by the way.
And the 3-headed monster that looks like have a few more years left in him from where we stand.
And I mean a few.
Yeah.
Like 3 to 4.
Yeah, but also this young core of Wiseman, Kuminga, and Moody, who they all got
Wiggins.
high draft picks for. Wiggins, who they can develop, and by the time these guys
Gary
age out-
Payton, Jordan
Gary Payton,
Poole.
yeah. We like
Golly, they're stacked.
Yeah, dude, it's like, oh wow, we find ourselves in not only are we set for the current, we're set for the future as well.
And you got the vet of Andre coming in off the bench. Just you need that, just that veteran leadership.
Ultimate glue guy.
And we didn't even mention
his name might as well be Elmer's Iguodala.
Yeah.
He's a glue
Relax.
guy.
Hey, fucking chill out, dog. Calm, cool it.
Yeah.
Let's be serious.
My bad.
You know this is a serious podcast.
This is very serious. Right.
Everything we say, we mean on here. Fuck you, George Bush. Yo, that's my political take.
That's it's not a bad one. But
Wait, you don't like Bush?
I mean, I think it's not a bad take to be fuck you, insert president at any point.
You didn't like Bush though? He was funny.
I mean, how much do I really remember Bush? You know, I think I remember not liking him because I was in California. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the shoe thing is all-time great president moment. The dodging of the shoe. That shit.
And laughing.
Yeah.
As if it's a fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Also, what, he went to war?
Twice.
Was he our last president to go to war?
To send us to a place? I think so. Like officially declare
Because
war,
Obama's whole thing was trying to get us out.
Yeah, and he just sort of continued it not silently, but just sort of continued it. Yeah.
But I remember him saying how he was gonna get us out. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
And I remember, and I wasn't into politics, but as a senior in high school, because that's when it all happened for me. 2008 or 9, right? That's when he got
2008.
Yeah, so I was senior. I graduated in 2009.
Yeah.
So this is my senior year. This is happening, and I remember he was talking about how he's gonna get the troops out, and I was like, I don't know nothing about nothing, bro. I still don't know nothing about nothing. And but back then I was like, this nigga's lying. This nigga's. I remember thinking that I was like, bro, this nigga's lying. Dog.
Right.
I just don't believe you.
Right.
And I was right. I remember, my girlfriend at the time was so mad at me, bro, that I wasn't celebrating on the inauguration day. Like I wasn't like, or he got elected. I mean,
right.
Whatever. How black people were like in the streets, like shooting each other.
Yeah. Robbing bikes and such.
You remember when Obama got elected, bro, and black people all went outside and played hopscotch, and double dutch, and they cooked the biggest cookies that you've ever seen.
Right.
So yeah, during all that, I didn't partake in any of that, and bro, she was mad. She was like, "You piece of shit." Like she was going off. I remember that. Like, how could you be this way? Such a big moment for black people. And I remember going like, I'm not mad. I love that this moment's for black people. It's something about this nigga.
Yeah.
That was my energy towards him.
Yeah. There was I was drinking the Obama Kool-Aid. Obama was the one that made me realize like, oh, they're all liars.
He's just a cool one.
Yeah.
He was like a JFK kind of liar.
Well, yeah.
Smooth.
And he was on social media too, so that's huge.
Yeah.
He was also funny. He was funny.
No, Trump's funny.
No.
If we're talking funny.
No, Trump's funny, but Obama was also funny. He was like charming and funny.
Obama was charming funny.
Yeah. No.
Trump is like Chappelle.
Yeah, Trump is on the next level.
Not that Obama's not funny. Obama to me is like, yeah, Obama's funny, like, bro, But Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Carrot Top's funny.
Yeah.
Trump is Bill Burr. Trump saying shit where Bill Burr is like, my God.
They're drinking the water. To me, that's the funniest one.
What?
The one, remember, he had trouble drinking the water.
Who?
Trump. He had trouble drinking water in one of the rallies, and the media made a huge deal of it. So the next rally,
and then threw it. He threw the water bottle. No. My favorite is what he chucked, right? And everybody's going crazy. He's chucking the water. And he threw the water bottle, and in the crowd. And I was like, bro. And he was sitting up there like, like, you goddamn right I threw that shit. Yeah. And then, Byron.
Yeah. I think, did I say it on here? That
you're stupid and gay?
No, that homeless man did more for more for the good of Joe Biden than Joe Biden ever did for Joe Biden?
No, you said that to me in a text.
Yeah.
That the guy who was like,
Byron!
what would you say to Joe if you saw the president right now? What would you say to him? Yo, what's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
That guy is the best PR for Joe Biden in decades.
Byron.
Yeah, for Byron in decades. Best PR.
Decades.
Decades.
Yo, I can't believe this nigga is the fucking president, bro. He's like 8,000 years old, and he ain't funny.
No.
That's what it's like. Yo, haven't we at least all agreed that, like you said, Obama's funny, Trump was the funniest, Bush was funny. Bush was funny.
Clinton was pretty funny.
Clinton was funny.
Yeah.
I thought we all agreed that the niggas got to be funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
This nigga's up there talking about like sniffing people's hair and shit. And like how black people used to come up and rub the hair on his legs. Bro, he said, you know, and the kids would come out the pool and they'd rub their fingers down my hairy legs, the black kids. Bro, I'm not making this up. You think I'm that funny? That's the funniest thing that nigga said, fool. You know, that shit's weak, dog. Yeah, the president's got to be The Rock level funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a great president.
Yep. Can't wait. Rock Fieri, baby. That's the ticket I want.
The Rock and Guy
Fieri. Yeah, dude. Rock Fieri, bro. 2024.
Well, first off, it's going to be Oprah.
Oh, that doesn't make me. I want Rock Fieri.
Dude, no, you need an Oprah. You need a Dick Cheney. You need someone. You need someone who's gonna really, because The Rock's not gonna be willing to make those dirty calls.
Yeah.
Oprah is like, yo, kill them all.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's gonna be like, yo, we can't murder people in our own country. And she's gonna be like, I've done it before.
Yeah.
Button push.
Yeah.
But he's like, you've done it before.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, guys, look under your seats. You're all going through a meat grinder. But the crowd's like, Oprah's killing us.
Yeah, Oprah's killing us. Yeah, Oprah's killing us. She's up there dancing. Your commercial break. It's brought to you by Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh God, were we supposed to do something today?
Nah, bro, we having fun. What do you got on your heart?
What do I got on my heart?
It's been a year. Before we even get in the episode, isn't this shit been crazy?
It's wild. It's crazy that I live in Texas now.
Bro, that happened this year. We both moved to Texas this year. We both became spiritual leaders.
I mean, no.
Oh. Well, we both moved to Texas.
Yeah, we definitely both became.
We continued our stand-up journey.
Right.
Beginning of this year,
I'm a suit guy now.
You wear suits on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I shaved my head. I'm sad. I start crying.
It's all just so much.
Yo, shit is heavy, yo.
Yeah.
I just be comparing myself to just like, I always like to look back of like, damn, bro, at this time last year, I was in motherfucking Sam's parents' basement.
Yeah.
And they didn't want us to be there no more. And Sam's tooth was fucked up, so she was in horrible pain.
Damn.
Yep. And there was no stand up and there was no career, like, not that I thought it was over, but they was just like, fuck, bro, I don't even know how to get back in this game. Like, what? Like, I'm in Baltimore.
Right.
Going up once every 2 weeks at the fucking Magoobies open, like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, what is going on? Compared to where we were the year before that.
Right.
The year before that at this time, yo, me and my boy right here, we're doing the New Year's Eve shows with Brendan.
Yeah.
At Ice House.
At Ice House.
That's what we were doing.
Yeah, we just came back from.
We had just came back from Atlantic City.
Yeah, or we're about to go to Atlantic. Oh yeah, we just came back from
Atlantic
City.
Atlantic City. 27th.
Yeah.
And then 26, 27, or 27, 20, whatever it
No,
was.
not Atlantic City. Oklahoma. Tulsa.
The casino.
The Hard Rock. Both casinos.
That's what we did, because it was a back-to-back. We got
Yeah.
back on the 27th and 28th.
Yeah.
And then the 30th and 31st, we did the 4 shows with Brendan at the Ice House.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, I mean, that was, and everything was just, the world was like, oh, there's nothing that can go
We're gonna
wrong.
go to Europe.
Kobe's gonna live forever.
Yeah, Kobe's not gonna die in a helicopter crash anytime soon.
No,
Yeah, you said that to me.
Yeah, who said that? I said it.
Yeah, you said it. You were like,
And then you were
cool.
like, and I said it, and you said definitely not his daughter too.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
even, why would you even say that? And
Yeah.
you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, it just seemed obvious to say it.
But yeah, if we, like, I mean, there was no sign of COVID really, other than just like murmurs.
Yeah, you'd hear about it in like
COVID was like Brian Simpson. It was bubbling.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was like, yo, wait till this motherfucker special drops.
Right. No, COVID was like super real. Remember, we were in Seattle when it killed the first American.
That was the next year.
In 2020.
That was 2020.
That was 2020.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, I remember the Seattle trip because the Seattle trip was the first time it was being talked about around, like, being talked about. I remember when we got back from Seattle, I had finally had a joke about it. Because I only told that joke for, like, literally
the
that
massage,
week.
right?
I told that joke for that week. I haven't said it since, but it was like, oh, man, I went to get a massage. And
From a Chinese guy.
a Chinese guy, and I forgot what he did.
He coughed.
Yeah, he coughed. But I forgot what I said. I don't remember the punchline.
Right, I don't know.
Like, I had jokes about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, that's what happened. Like, I was getting a massage, and the Chinese guy coughed, and I was just, saying about your, like, oh, I'm going to kill you, you fucking chink, or something funny.
Yeah.
And, bro, it was, but, like, I do remember that's when it was, like, but that was the same time. That was that week when it was like, oh, this is, like, serious.
Yeah.
But bro, not to the point where I was worried though. I didn't think the world was gonna shut down. I was just like, oh man, there's some kind of thing going on. This is a new thing.
Right. I do remember before that though. I do remember in February when we're flying into Vancouver.
Post Kobe.
Post Kobe. This is like way post Kobe.
Yeah, February.
Yeah,
well, not way
February.
post Kobe. Kobe was January 26th.
Right, but this is like okay, fine. Like 15 days after Kobe, we fly into Vancouver. And
Almost Super Bowl time.
Yeah. Post Super Bowl too.
We did go to Vancouver.
We went to Vancouver. And we were flying into customs, and they had asked if we'd been to Wuhan, China, in the last 14 days.
Yes.
And I remember thinking like, oh, we're past that. We're past that. I remember thinking like, bro, this is way out of you. Because at that time, Europe was getting in and Italy was locking down.
Oh, yeah, Italy
remember
was
Italy
locking
locked
down.
down?
Yes, sir.
Italy was already locked down. And I was like, if Italy locked down, this is past China. This is like a thing. If this is the question you're asking now, it's about to be everywhere.
Yep.
And then, everywhere.
And then Rudy Gobert spitting everybody in America's mouth.
Yeah.
Gave it all
Personally,
to us.
Rudy Gobert. Remember that? Remember in like late February when Rudy Gobert came to your house and spit in your mouth? Remember that? Wasn't that a crazy time? It's like, wow, you should be playing. Aren't you supposed to be in Oklahoma City tomorrow? He goes, no, I have to spit in everyone's mouth.
Aren't you supposed to be in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so funny. Oh, that's right, Chris Paul.
Yeah, it was at Oklahoma City. The video of the doctor running on the court saying that we got to pull two people. We got to pull Gobert and Donovan. I think both. They both had it.
And then they looked around the arena and everyone started turning into a vampire and they're like, cancel the game.
Yeah. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, the game is canceled. No need to panic.
No need to panic. Just
Yeah.
walk out.
Just walk
which
out.
is very panicky
Yeah.
to say no need to panic.
Right.
If you don't want me to panic, say, panic, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Panic at the disco! And then a Panic at the Disco song starts playing. Then I'd be like,
I
man,
chimed in with that.
everything people ever heard of. Closing the damn door now. Then I'd be like, oh, bro, we don't need to panic. And they'd be like, why? I'd be like, they're playing Panic at the Disco.
Right.
You have to do the opposite of what you want people to do.
Yeah. But, yeah. That was 2020. And then...
Let's just keep going back. And then 2019,
Yeah.
we just keep going back.
2021 feels like getting the sea legs back almost.
Yeah, baby, I'm swimming again and walking on water. Jesus.
I mean,
Is that what you meant by that?
no, but I'm glad you feel that way about yourself. It's a little concerning, but
I used to book the Madhouse. Yeah, dog. This past year is like, it's been awesome though. I guess we'll start here because I'll go first. This episode is the best 3 years of our life. And just talking New Year's shit, bro. And I know you're like, oh, Deric, what about a movie? I already did the movie for you for next week.
right.
Your boy is busy, so the movie the movie coming out at the beginning of the year, Son knows what it is.
Right.
It's a banger.
Right.
That's what you get next week. Post New Year's Eve. Right now, we're just me and Ehsan are going to reminisce on the year. We're going to reminisce on the best 3 years of our life. We're going to reminisce on all the sex we've had and all the sex we could have had, which is way more enticing.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot more sex I could have had than the sex I did have. I'll tell you that.
But you know what's funny? The best 3 years of my life, I got to start, and this gay or not, I got to start with this year.
Right.
This year for me has been such a 50-50. It's like that set you had in the belly room before Roast Battle, where one time I saw Ehsan. It was in front of everybody at Roast Battle. We weren't even living in LA yet, so the pressure.
My first performance at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, so the pressure was really, you could feel it. And he went up, and you were doing 5, and for 2 minutes.
2.5 minutes. It was almost exactly a half. Half 50.
Yeah.
That's what you call 50.
You did 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, bro, at 2 minutes and I was gonna say 30 seconds,
Oh, hilarious.
you fucking you're bombing bombing your dick off. It had been quiet in the room for 2 minutes 30 seconds, and he looked over at Haiti, a guy named Haiti, not the country. He looked over at Haiti. He looked off in the distance at the country of Haiti.
And then I was like, I gotta rock this room like the earthquakes rock that country. And then I switched into another gear.
No, bro, but I remember that, and then you saw that nigga, and then you commented on
I was
it,
like,
and then it brought you in the
all I
room.
said was, man, you really hate me.
But it brought you. It made you a lot. You were in the room now,
Right.
and then he went from having the worst set of it to still to this day one of the best sets I've ever seen him have. The second half of that set was one of the best sets I've ever seen him have still to this day. He murdered so hard. It was me in the back, Ryan Hicks, Taylor Tomlinson. They were all there for this. It was a crazy. We all talked about it all night. It was insane. And I think Hicks and Taylor were still dating at that time.
Yes, they were.
Yep. And they're both dead now. And Taylor Thompson's dead, and so is Ryan Hicks. It's crazy. They died after that night. It was weird.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They both ended up dead. No, but like that's how this year has felt. This year has felt like that set where it's like, man, the beginning of this year, nigga, I was in Sam's house. Her parents don't want us there. They're asking her to break up with me. They're literally asking. They wait for I leave to go do Fighter and the Kid. When I went and did Fighter and the Kid, those episodes, you can go look. I'm talking about this very shit on those episodes. That's how this year started for me. And I was like, oh, I needed that. I do appreciate Big Brown for that, man, and Chappelle for hooking that up and then letting me do the episodes of King and the Sting and just like getting me like oh man, all right, like I'm still in this.
Right.
The game's still happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's going on while while that's happening, they're telling Sam like you got to break up with this guy. You guys or get real jobs. Like you think this comedy shit's gonna work out? Like all that kind of shit.
Right.
To thank God we leave that we go fuck this shit. We go to Maine. You know what I mean? And that was a good time because it was just relaxing and it was beautiful and like a winter wonderland type shit and just being away from everybody. But then Sam made the great call of like in March of like, yo, let's fucking go to Austin. And because we saw Fahim was here, we saw Holtzman was here, Brian Holtzman and Fahim Anwar, and alone of course with Rogan and Tim Dillon and Tony Hinchcliffe and Red Band and just Dylan Sullivan comics that we knew. So it was like, fuck it, I'm not getting up. And I'm so glad I listened to Sam Lopez, bro. That was the best decision of my life so far. I think that shit is and I'm not saying because of Austin. I'm saying just for me personally. Austin can suck my dick, but me personally, it has like this shit just changed me, bro. I would have never, got in with Schultz, and now like from going from working with the nigga to now, like that's like I feel like that's a good brother of mine, bro. That's a friend. Like I fucking hit that nigga up and I can talk to that nigga about anything, and I do appreciate that. Just like I hit up him, like I can tell it's a real friendship building, and like. Like of course, like the things that have changed my life coming with that, like the just financially and comedy wise, of course, and, But I appreciate just this year, bro. This shit has been I appreciate this year. This has definitely been one of the best years of my life, dog. Like I can't act like it wasn't. This shit has been amazing. Be doing comedy here, just feeling like I'm back in San Diego and I'm just being free on stage and just finding a whole different Deric up there, and I've been enjoying that.
Yeah, the Austin Deric is like, oh shit, like this place comedically has done wonders for you.
That's why I love it. That's why I love it. So I got to start with this year. That's one of my favorite years so far of my life. What's one of yours?
We already talked about this a little bit. 2019.
2019.
Yeah. We were on tour.
That was a good year.
We were on tour.
Big Brown.
And then we started the year at the Comedy Store, making just money hand over fist.
Yo, we were robbing the place. We just had a gun. We had a gun to the building's head.
Money hand over fist.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was crazy. I felt like a fucking, it felt like movie shit.
Yeah.
What was going on at the store?
Yeah, every night was
a movie.
The lineups were so good.
Lineups were insane.
The lineups were so the comedy we got to watch.
The people coming in the place were crazy.
Every night, some of the most famous person. Working the parking lot. And just the people you get to have conversations with in the parking lot. That was my favorite thing about 2019. But yeah, keep going. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was a good year. I remember that year.
Yeah,
we were on tour. We were making money at the store, and while being on tour, we got to quit the store. It was a year.
The store. Yeah, we got to perform. Oh my God, the venues we got to perform at. unbelievable. We get to do the fucking what do we do? What do we do in Boston again?
Wilbur, I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that.
You're
I'll
about
be
to
there
do
with
that?
Schultz New Year's Eve. 4 shows.
We did that. We did the Wilbur. And it's like
Turner Hall in Milwaukee.
Turner Hall. That's where it started.
That's where the whole tour started.
Yeah, it's like damn. I miss
Big Brown tour.
Those are that damn. Yeah, shout out to Brendan Shaw for giving us dude.
One of the best years of your life.
Yeah,
huh?
giving me as far as I was gonna say as far as a comic, the best year of my life, but no, I have another year of my life that has a lot to do with the comic. So, but yeah, it was one of the best years of my life. Instantly, that's what I thought of when you said we should do the best years of our life. 2019 popped in my head immediately, and then the fucking Niners were good too. All of a sudden,
yeah,
the Niners were good. The Warriors were. I mean, that's the year they lost, but they got injured, but they were still the Warriors.
Y'all had the Chiefs.
Yeah, we had the Chiefs. We had the Warriors. We're good.
Both of them lost that year, yeah.
Yeah, both of them lost that year.
Toronto and Kansas City.
Yeah, but I mean, the regular season was magical.
Yeah, oh, God.
Yeah, and they didn't. What's it called? Niners didn't lose till 2020.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
2019 for the Niners was fire.
Yeah, 2019 for the Warriors, it was perfect till KD got hurt.
KD got hurt, and then it's like,
and then for Clay to get hurt right behind that, it's like, what?
Yeah. I was like, it sucks, but it's like, that's why it doesn't sting as much because it's like, damn, they got hurt, and that's what.
No, y'all didn't. No, if they don't get hurt, no chance in hell, Kawhi.
Right.
And I'm not saying Kawhi doesn't win a game or two, but no chance in hell.
Right.
No chance in hell with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
No fucking chance. And Klay Thompson. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So,
which would have been very interesting if that would have never happened. What would KD have done? Would he have stayed? Would he have left still?
I think he would have left.
He said he was going to leave anyway because of the argument with Draymond. But then again, I mean, that third ring, bro. That when you win it, you might be thinking differently. When you're like, damn, we won another one.
Right. And then it was just man, that was like, oh man, so good, Comedically, I was, it just felt like 2019 felt like a rocket ship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, here we go. And then 2020 happened. And now it feels like that's what I mean. It's like, okay, still trying to get back in it.
Damn, I enjoyed 2019 because we were living. I liked NoHo.
Yeah, NoHo was great. Yeah,
I loved where we lived.
Where we lived was amazing.
And we finally, me and you were making money.
Yeah,
so we were able to live comfortably. It was different than how we were living.
Right.
And not that when we were just at the Comedy Store, we were making money too. We were still living fine. But when me and him were making Comedy Store money and Brendan Shaw money, you felt it too. It was a different level of comfort on both of our existence.
Well, we were starting to look at like, oh, we can finally move and have our own places. No roommates. Like it really felt like we were.
And maybe we wouldn't have did it by 2020, but like by the end of 2020, it'd be like, all right, now it's time. Because it was still like, well, let's go do this Euro. Because I was still thinking, well, like, let's save something. Also, because it was like, man, we were making so much money. It's like, well, let's save some of this.
Yeah, in case things happen.
Because but we weren't thinking, the worst things in the world was gonna happen. But we were just thinking in the way of but we were talking like that, like, oh, we're coming up on that time where we're gonna all be able to live on our own here.
Right.
There was just a level of comfort we had that you could feel it on us, bro. Like we could go do stuff. We were going out to eat and paying for people's meals. We were going to sporting events all the time.
Right.
All the time.
Right.
That year?
I remember we went to a lot. You were going to concerts? Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was just and I loved living in NoHo. I did. That's the one thing when people ask, like, oh, Austin or LA. It's like, nigga, LA, what are you talking about? I like here for different reasons, but like I had no, and I'm sure you're the same way, zero intentions of moving here.
No.
None.
No.
I wasn't like, oh man, one day I'll get out of LA and settle down in Texas.
No, I had zero intentions of coming
here. I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to New York one day. That was the only thought of moving from LA was like, maybe I'll go to New York.
The food we were around was so much better than the food we were around here.
God, not close.
It's not even close.
And I like some Texas food. There's some good Austin food here.
But it's like the level of variety, choice,
the level of variety.
Late night options. Late night options. Fucking dude, remember that taco stand in front of the Ralph's?
Yes.
Dude, that shit was great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and cheap taco. Texas don't have every taco here. The cheapest one's like $3. And
stop putting brisket in it.
Yeah. Stop with the brisket. Jesus. But yeah, I do. Where we lived in NoHo was great. Walking distance for everything. The gym was close by. Yeah. So 2019.
Wow.
That's my first year. How about you? All right.
My second year? Mm-hmm. My second favorite year of my life so far, I have to say, is 2016.
Okay.
2016 was one of the most fun, probably the most fun I've ever had. 2016, we were living in San Diego.
You were.
I was.
I was not.
When did you move from San Diego?
Well, that's 2015, which is my second year.
I like 2016 because that was the year I started booking Madhouse.
Well, you started booking Madhouse 15, but 2016 you were in the
The
thick of it.
Where I was really booking.
Yeah.
The mic was going 7 days a week for like it was really cooking.
Right.
That year I enjoyed so much. That was the year I met Sam. Mm-hmm. That was the year, which I mean, like so many life changing things. That was the year LeBron came back and won game 7. Bro, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Right.
I needed to see a nigga do that, dog. He was down. It was
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Y'all had the best team in the history of basketball.
Yeah. And then he
72-9.
He came back on us.
He fucking did that shit, bro. And he did that shit. Like that block, I remember just watching each game in that series being like, I can't, like the whole time I was like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe they're about to get, like, oh my God, they're about to lose like this 4-1. Jesus Christ. And then they won one. And then when they won that first one, I was like, oh, they're going to win it. When they won that first one, I was talking shit to you too. I was like, they're going to win it. They're about to come back. And then they won the game 6 and it was like, oh, and when they won game 6, I can't imagine what it was like to be a Warriors fan.
Well, it was
because you had to know like,
oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
We done gave this man
Yeah.
a chance for a game 7.
Yeah.
But he's not going to bring it. No, whether the rest of his team would have brought it. I mean, Kyrie showed up.
Right.
Kyrie showed
Right.
fuck
Steph had
up.
some bad
So did,
turnovers.
J.R. Smith showed up too. People forget J.R. Smith showed up in that series, dog. Big threes in game 7. Huge threes. Richard Jefferson showed up. Big rebounds.
Right.
Like, it was just a great game. But 2016, meeting Sam and meeting like the future mother of my children, the love that I've ever knew a human, that I could love anything. I didn't know I could love anything like the way I love that woman. And feel loved the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean? That, but also along with, that, I love that we were living in a living room.
Right, you were.
We were living in a living room, fool, and yo, I don't give a fuck how rich, and I plan on getting really fucking rich. I plan on getting really fucking a lot of money from this comedy shit, along with the other plans that I have in my life, that outside of comedy. But just from comedy,
right,
I'm gonna make a lot of money off this fucking game. I don't think there's a house I could buy, anything that'll be more fun than just living in that living room. Like, and I don't ever want to forget that shit. That's why I always like having my mattress on the floor. I like just a reminder of like, bro, nothing, Matt. Like, you don't need anything to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nice shit. And 2016, bro, we were living in that living room. I'm booking the Madhouse. I'm getting paid like, I think $100 a weekend or $200 a weekend to book this club. And everyone I'm booking is now a famous comedian.
Yeah.
That shit's everyone I was booking back then.
Right.
Preacher Lawson, Taylor Thomason, Jack Knight, Sam J, Brian Simpson, Jesus Trejo, Trey Stewart. You know what I mean? Like Chinadu, Zaynab, Daphne Springs, Ron G,
Ron
Taylor. Oh my God, I'm leaving so many people out.
That's a lot of people.
Kimry Davis,
Dicey, Punky Johnson.
Punky fucking Johnson. I mean, bro, like it is stupid how long the list.
Right.
And like there's so many people I'm leaving out that have gone on to do things or still doing big things. You know what I mean? And I was getting paid and I was making that along with I do a weekend. I put myself on 2 weekends out of the month. So I get $400 a month for booking a club.
Right.
And then I put myself on 2 weekends out of the month. So that's $600 a month coming from the club.
Right.
But me and Sam's rent was like $250. $250 a month or like $150 a month to stay in that living room. Dog, we put up a sheet. It was just simple and going. Got up every day. That was like because that was when the mic, like you said, the Madhouse was really in the thick of it in 2016.
Right.
It was packed on the weekends. The open mics would be packed a lot of the time.
Right.
Everyone was coming down and doing it. It was just a thing. And bro, getting up every day at that club made me the comic I am, and I'll always stand by that. That shit, getting up at the Madhouse 7 days a week, and not just me, I think a lot of the comics in our crew, including you, those 7 days a week where we all were getting up every single fucking day, changed everybody.
Right.
All of us. So 2016 was just the simplicity of where I was in life, the meeting the love of my life, and just the person who's everything to me, and then just the year, like because that's all that was happening. I didn't care about anything else. I wasn't focused on anything else. All I was caring about was like, yo, I want to book the best comics that I can find, that I know and that I'm cool with, and I want to get up 24/7.
Right.
And that's what I got to do in 2016. And it was the first time it was like that. And I didn't have to work. I was making, that was my living.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't have another job until the end of 2016, literally the end of 2016, which is also why I said it, is when I started working at the Comedy Store, November 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that all happened in 2016. Me and Sam moved to LA, and then the Comedy Store journey of my life started.
Right.
It's 2016. So it's like, and I mean, and in 2016, I was just backdoor shifts. I wasn't making no real money at the Comedy Store other than just the occasional I'd get a main room, and then I immediately realized the lot was where the money is, and that's when everything started changing.
Right.
By right around 2017 is when I started getting just love at the store. Shit was different, But 2016.
Yeah, for 2015 for me.
That's your second one?
Well, that's when I got the job at the Comedy Store.
Mm-hmm.
I started working October 7th, 2015.
And the tail end of my booking the Madhouse and the 7 nights a week mic.
At the tail end. So the tail end of the 7 nights a week. You just started. It was the beginning of you booking the Madhouse.
No, I meant, but it was the tail end of
my hosting the mic at 3 times a week because I left.
No, I'm saying no. So when this happened, it was the beginning of 2015.
What?
When did you leave for LA? In 2015 is what I'm asking.
No, I'm left at October 2015 is when I started at the Comedy Store.
So that's what I'm saying. So you the end of the year is what I meant. Like the tail end of the year is when all this when this was happening for me.
But at the beginning of the year, I was
of 2015.
2015. I had just moved in with Lockwood. We were living in that house downtown.
That was some of the most fun I've ever had in my life too. That was some of the most fun I've ever had.
The Madhouse would be on till 2. Would be going
Till
on.
2 was another open mic on Sundays.
Yeah. And it's just we would hang out in the Madhouse parking lot
on Sunday mics.
Yeah, smoke and hang.
They go to Till 2 on Sunday.
Yeah. And it's like, but like we were hosting the mic every week.
I would do Sundays. You would do Mondays.
Yeah, and then the crazy shit of like I was working the store in La Jolla and I was getting mad love, mad time at the store.
You were going up on all the shows. You were cold opening them all.
I was cold opening towards the end of La Jolla. I was cold opening 2 shows a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting crazy love. Everyone in Hollywood, all the door guys in Hollywood knew who I was. Like it was just sort of like, okay, I'm gonna move to the store, and then I was working at the UPS store, which was crazy fun.
That was fun. That was fun time for me.
Yeah, because there would be no manager, so we would just get high on shift all the time.
Well, I was pretty much living with you and Matt Lockwood.
Yeah.
Like I slept on the couch like out of a 7-day week, I slept at no bare minimum 3 days.
Bare minimum.
And then some days all 7.
Yeah, and you come and we'd smoke.
Yep.
We'd smoke.
And then I'd walk back to the house.
I'd go to shoes and flip flops, dude. If you went to the
Matt
UPS
Ciro's place was right nearby. So we would go to Ciro's a lot.
Daddy was working downtown. Yeah, so it was like and then the Comedy Store was just like because I worked so hard in comedy for so long, 3.5 years, but I was working, and then the Comedy Store was just like the validation of oh God, like finally, I'm moving up, and then working at the Comedy Store, and just like oh damn, I was the first one to leave.
You were out of our crew. You were the first one to go to LA.
I was a finalist in San Francisco's funniest competition.
That was that year.
That was that year.
That was a lot of things happened for you that year.
My first theater gigs, I won $1,500 from that competition.
Woo!
Yeah.
And then is that mistake me wrong? Was that the year you guys all went on the Michigan trip, right?
No, Michigan was 2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah. But I
thought y'all did it twice.
They did twice. I did it once.
Okay.
The first one was 2013. And the second one was 2014. But I get to. It was so dope. My name is like on a list and on the same list as Robin Williams, finalists.
Yeah.
San Francisco Funny, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres. Those are all names on those lists. They're just mine is misspelled, of course. But
that's so poetically beautiful.
Yeah, that's very me. But yeah, that was such a huge year. Getting that I had until I got robbed. I had the I should have emailed it to myself. Looking back on it, I had the message that Eric sent me. Eric sent me a voicemail. I was working at the store when I got a call from a number I didn't know. And I got a voicemail, and I was like, I should listen to the voicemail. I listened to it, and it was a voicemail from Eric being like, we want to hire you at the store. And then her name was Emily, coworker at the time. She heard the voicemail, and she was like, damn. You told me you get this job like 3 months ago. You just told me you were going to get it.
Yeah, bro. Isn't it weird how manifestation is real?
Yeah.
That shit is the most. I be telling you all the time how real that shit is, bro.
Yeah.
Because it is. I mean, you knew you were gonna get it. And it's like, bro.
Yeah.
I be saying this, shit, bro. That shit is the realest shit in the world to me, bro.
Yeah.
When you manifest stuff in life.
Yeah.
Because you have to, or else it's not like if you don't put your energy there, who else will?
Right.
Yeah, but 2015, man, that was a crazy year for you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that year for you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we went and got high and did edibles.
Yeah.
And the day before you left, and you broke down at some horrible movie.
Everest. I broke down. I started crying.
And it was the worst movie we both.
Yeah, it was
and you like, while you were breaking down, it's like, man, it's all great. You still were acknowledging how bad the movie was. He's like breaking down, like, bro, life's changing. I can't believe this is all happening. God, that movie was terrible, but you know. That was the funniest part to me. It was just like, we both were like, man, that was a bad movie.
That was a bad movie. Yeah, real deal breakdown. Because it felt like I was like, I was moving down later. It just really hit me, and we taking those edibles.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a heavy in it, but bro, that was the funniest part to me. It's just like, yo, this movie's trash.
Oh god.
Oh god, it was so bad.
What a crazy ass movie.
Yeah, 2015. That was a good. Yeah, that was a year, bro. That was a fucking year.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's your third?
I'll tell you after this commercial break. Hey, this is an ad. That's what this break in the movie is for, because it's an ad. Hi guys, my name's Deric Poston.
And I'm Sam Lopez.
And do you like t-shirts?
I hope you do, because
we got on the best t-shirts you'll ever find. Hidden Village Customs. I'll do the Sam, why don't you go show them and I'll do the ad.
Okay, you do that.
Hidden Village Customs, guys. The best shirts since shirts were made. Our boy Gabe makes these amazing shirts. They're literally awesome. He crosses anime with real life, and it's fucking amazing. Like, this shirt is Hey Arnold mixed with me and Sam doing the podcast literally on this couch while also wearing shirts of Hidden Village Customs. That's how meta this fucking shirt is.
And also in the shirt that I'm wearing on mine, the shirt we're wearing in that is also another Hidden Village Custom shirt. See how, like,
I know.
I'm wearing a shirt, and then inside that's another. It's gonna be.
I want it to keep going. So we want at some point it to just keep, like, they just keep going and going and going and going, and it's just a million pictures inside a million pictures.
So buy their shirts, because then they'll keep sending us shirts.
Yep, buy their shirts, guys. Hidden Village Customs, www.hiddenvillagecustoms.com. They make amazing shit. I seriously, the Sam already washed them. They don't shrink. The print doesn't fade. That's my favorite part of it.
They're very
any
soft.
shirt. Extremely soft. Great quality. Sam was wearing her Tom Brady one yesterday anyway for a show.
Yeah, I was wearing it around the house
Around the
without
house,
a bra.
right.
That's the other
Without
great
a bra.
thing. These the square icon, like, if you're like, I don't want people to see my nipples,
Yeah.
it prevents that.
Yep. So you can walk around without a bra, ladies.
Ladies.
That's another plus. Hidden Village Customs, guys. They're from the Bay Area. So if you're a Bay Area beaner, if you're in the Bay Area Bean Mafia crew, go show our boys some love, especially. Hidden Village Customs on all social media platforms. The best shirts in the business. The best graphic design in the business. Go hit them up. Get your shirts now. From Gabe at Hidden Village Customs. Not a pedophile, just a good man selling shirts. Now, he tells me to say that, which makes me wonder things. But again, he probably just wants everybody to know that he's not. But, who knows? Gabe, Hidden Village Customs. Go show him some love. Sam.
Yes.
I was smoking some weed earlier.
Yeah, you were.
And I only smoke one weed.
It's the best weed.
And that's Happy Canary.
Happy Canary.
Happy Canary, guys. Best weed since weed.
Since weed.
Guys, they're a wholesale company run by our boy Gabe. Now, you can't buy from them. That's not their thing. What they do is they sell to other dispensaries. So I'm just really just supporting them. So
Follow
when they
them
are,
on
follow them on
Instagram.
Instagram, though. Happy Canary. HappyCanary. CANARY, and you tell them the Bean sent you. Happy Canary on Instagram, guys. Happy Canary. Go show them some love. It's the best weed. That's why I smoke it. It's the only weed I smoke. Shout out to my boy Hayden. Shout out to Maine. Shout out to all the Maine Bean Mafia. Shout out to everybody in Maine who fucks with us. Shout out to her Uncle Leo who let us stay at his cabin. Maine is awesome. Weed is awesome. Happy Canary, guys. Sam? Football is upon us.
Yo, it's football season. It's about to happen.
about to happen.
Is it preseason yet?
Almost. There's no preseason this year, I don't think.
Oh, really? I've started seeing the football players for the college around town.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah,
It gets
bro.
me excited.
Seeing the Longhorns, seeing some Texas Longhorn college players. We're going to a lot of games this year, so we're really pumped. But I love football because of one man who is a War Eagle.
War Eagle!
War Eagle! And that's Darren Bates. Guys, Darren Bates, he's black, he's a father, he plays in the NFL.
What more could you ask for?
What more can you ask for out of a person? And all he wants from you, he doesn't want you to buy anything. He doesn't want your money. He doesn't want your soul. All he wants is you to go to his Instagram, Darren Bates, DarenBates, at Westlandson_56. Beautiful picture of his mother. That's his profile. Blue check mark. That's him. Darren Bates. And all he wants you to do is hit the follow button.
Send him a message. Say, hey, the bean sent me.
Simple. All right? Ask for us pictures of Ehsan's feet.
He's got those.
He's got those. Make sure you ask for him. Guys, Darren Bates, go show him some love. Follow him, and you say the bean sent you there. And you let me know you did it. You make sure you do it. That's your one job. If you haven't done it yet, you better fucking do it.
Better
It's the
listen
only
to
thing
his
I'm asking you.
podcast.
Listen to his podcast, The Raw Room, guys. Available on all platforms. However you're listening to this podcast, you go listen to The Raw Room. He's had unbelievable guests. He's had Malcolm Butler on. He's had Jason Weaver, the guy who did all the original songs in The Lion King. You know what I mean? He just had Will Compton on. He just did Bussin' with the Boys. You know what I mean? Guys.
It's a cool dude.
Biggest podcast on Barstool. And my boy Darren Bates just did it. He's in the NFL. He's the fucking man. I'm so proud of him. His second career is going even better for him. The podcast is growing. He's getting better with it. The clips are coming out. Go follow The Raw Room. Go follow Darren Bates. Go show our boy some love. Back to the movie. And we are gay.
Yes, we are. Deric, what's the gayest year of your life?
Oh, bro. Well, you know what? That's funny that you say that. The third best year of my life. And I know this is a weird answer because it's the worst year of my life. 2020. I needed that year. That had to happen. And I know, I mean, I do think it had to happen to the whole world because the world needs to be cleansed for whatever their future plan for us is.
Right.
And it's coming.
Right.
But beyond that, it needed to happen to me because I needed life without stand-up to know what it really means to me. And also that I can live without it.
Your who you are is not tied into this one thing.
No, not at all. I just happen to. I love it, and I like. I'm good at it, and it makes me love it even more that I'm good at it, and I keep wanting to be better at it. You know.
Right.
But at the same time, bro, that horrible year, put into perspective. I mean, bro, we were supposed to go on tour up to Europe. We were supposed to continue the Europe tour with Brendan. We were supposed to, everything's coming my way. I'm doing everything's just coming my way, bro. Everything's coming your way. There's just no stopping this train, right?
Right.
And it completely got destroyed right in front of me. And on some out of my hands government shit.
Right. No, you had no choice.
It was what it was. There is no art. It's not allowed.
Right.
It was on some and I know they were like, oh, it's a disease and we should take it serious, yada, yada, bro. They weren't allowing art to happen other than if you want to paint or make music,
or do
certain
TikTok.
art. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, only certain things were allowed. So it was bro, just the realization of and I'm not talking about that, the government can do it all. I'm talking about just nigga, you can lose your legs and you can or you can lose your voice or you fucking can die or just, I don't know. I needed that horrible year because bro, it was hard. We were all losing our minds in the house. You were there, losing our minds, bro. But just as time went on, and now looking back on it, it's oh, bro, that horrible. You needed that. Just changed my whole perspective on how I go through and stand up's not the most important thing. It's weird. It taught me stand up is the most important thing, and it's not the most important thing. It is the most important thing in that it's what I care about the most and it's what I love to do and that's why I should do it.
Right.
It's not the most important thing that it's bro, you don't have to do it every night. You don't have to obsess over it. You can also just go see a movie and then go have a dinner and then go for a walk.
Right.
And then go hang out with friends and play cards. And then go home and then the next day do the same thing. And then you go do stand up the next day. You can go on a trip. You can that's why when people go oh man, your famous comics say this all the time, oh man, just God, I'd love to go do this, go to a concert, or I'd love to go to a sports game, or I'd love to go do this, but I'm just so busy. And it's nigga, then just go do it. You're the one who only lives once.
Right.
And so that shit just completely, and I was already like that, but that 2020 being the worst year of my life really put that into perspective, bro, for me. So that's my third. It's actually the worst year of my life.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna get all fucking lame about it. No. Oh, but mine is one of the most fun years of my life. 2010. 2010, my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
It was my second semester.
2010.
It was my second semester to stay into. So I'd already got into college. I already got a UCSD. I already learned that to have my admission at UCSD stick. All I had to do was get straight C's, and I was a straight A student at the time. So, bro, I fucked up. I did nothing. I cheated on my tests because I was like, fuck it, I'm not learning. In calculus, I cheated constantly because bro, I ain't learning calculus. This shit ain't gonna matter for me when I'm older. I felt that about calculus. So I was like, bro, I would to school for the first time. Me and my friends would hang out every night. Every night we'd hang out. It didn't matter. Nothing mattered.
You're a little cheater.
Nothing mattered. And then it was the first half was my first year of college, too. So it's just first semester in college, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just like being outside of home, living in San Diego. It was gorgeous. Being, it was, oh man, it was so much. But what I remember most was the second semester senior year of just hanging out with my friends constantly. We were all in drum, like we were all in band together and like.
You were doing stand up.
No.
You weren't doing stand up.
In 2010, no.
2010. You graduated 2012.
Yeah, I graduated. No, 2014. I graduated college. I started stand up 2013.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's where I met you.
Yeah, it was like, but it was just pure fun. There was no pressure. It was like I remember distinctly being like, oh man, I'm still a kid, but I'm like old enough to go out and do stuff, and there's no pressure to do anything. I'm just chilling in high school, waiting for it to end. So me and my friend, we just hang out constantly. That's when I started smoking
Senioritis,
weed. Huh? I mean, for real though.
little teacher joke.
Yeah. Oh man, that's when I started smoking weed.
Damn, you were a little bad boy, bro.
It was crazy fun. We played poker a lot. That's what we did. Yeah, so much money exchanging hands.
You were a little naughty little princess.
I was a naughty little princess, dog. That shit. Yeah, I just remember like we were just hanging out, just doing nothing. I think me and my friend, we played through the Gears of War franchise.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, we were like, you know what, because I never played video games, and we were like, well, let's do this one together.
God, look at you now.
Yeah. Now I'm playing video games.
Purely addicted.
Yeah, I'm purely addicted.
Just straight up heroin level addiction.
To video games? No, not really.
I mean, I've seen you shove them up your ass.
That was a private moment.
The cops pulled you over and you literally grabbed the new Halo game and you shoved it up your ass. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You were like, shh.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, but it's when I got good at Mario Kart. It was a lot of things. Bro, yeah.
Yeah, you are really good at Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Or you used to be. I don't know if you still have the handles.
I'm still pretty good. I'm not as good as I used to be. I used to be fucking a king. But
before injuries set in?
Yeah, before you know how it is. Yeah, you know how it is. My Mario Kart career got Deric Rosed. I blew out my knee and I was like, I can't drift anymore. I can't drift like I used to.
And then you got traded from the Rainbow Road team. And then you were like, it really devastated you.
Yeah. It's like, man, Mario Circuit team, I'm better than this.
Rainbow Road's hard.
Yeah, Rainbow Road's the toughest.
It's fucking hard, though. That's why people always say that one.
Yeah.
Nobody don't remember that one.
Yeah.
It's the one without borders.
Right. That's the one that's consistent. Rainbow Road's the hardest, and then Mario Circuit's always the first one.
Yeah, bro, that one's easy.
Those are
the other one that's hard is the one with lava.
Oh yeah, anyone
that
with
bitch
lava.
is hard.
Yeah, the Grumble Volcano. That's the one. That's
you wouldn't know the name.
Yeah,
you
dude,
fucking faggot.
Yeah, I do. You don't think I remember the
faggot?
You don't think I remember the names
What?
of all the of all the Maple Tree Way? Oh my God, Dry Desert. No, that was a good one.
Yo.
Sherbert Land. Sherbert Land was hard. Oh man.
That's the one sherbet ice cream?
No, it's the one where it's on ice and it has the Shy Guys ice skating.
Yeah.
You remember.
Yo. I like that one with the penguins and shit.
That's Sherbert Land as well.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Sherbert Land.
How come they don't make it orange?
I don't know.
Sherbet's orange, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the word sherbet mean? Does it mean orange?
It means like ice, I think.
Oh, maybe we're... Okay.
Yeah, because you're thinking of orange sherbet.
Hold on. You're telling me it's not just called sherbet?
No.
It's called orange
I'm
sherbet?
pretty sure. Let's see. I could be wrong.
Look, you saw this. You know, you
365 Austin wants to send me a message on Instagram, by the way.
Who's 365
not
Austin?
to brag. You know. It's like Austin all day, all you, baby.
Austin all day, all night. All day. Yo, if it's not called orange
See, that's
sherbet, that's pink.
That's pink.
Damn, sherbet's just ice. Yo, I can't
frozen
believe
dessert,
I've
man.
been a fucking idiot this whole time.
Yeah.
You're telling me my whole life I've been stupid?
I mean, if this was the reason, I was like, oh man, you were way stupider than I thought. But yeah, see, you're thinking of.
Yeah, dude. Hey, you don't have to show me what the fuck orange sherbet
Yeah,
is.
dude. Yeah,
I
dude.
know what the fuck.
Yeah, dude, because you got to see how wrong you are. See, it says orange sherbet. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, but
You're a
2010.
jackass.
2010 was. I was like, when I think of my childhood years, that is the most fun one.
Damn. Well, if I had to do an honorable mention in childhood years, I'd go 2000. That was the year I came into my own as a football player. So that year, I was always good. I was already good, and like I was always like one of the best players on the team. But that year, it was like me and another friend of mine, Richmond Tooley, and it was like that's it. It was us, and we were great. Like but that was the year I realized like, oh, bro, I'm fucking like good.
Right.
Like I can ball. Like I'm better than most kids. Like we're playing everybody, and I'm like, oh, we're like, oh.
Right.
Like I'm one of the best kids. No matter who we play, I'm
Right.
one of the best kids. Like it's either me or Richmond had the best game.
Right.
And we were always winning, And then we lost the championship that year. Got heartbreak.
Oof.
Heartbreak, bro.
Oof.
I had a great game in the championship game,
Oof.
and I still to this day. And my dad knows it. On fourth down, he gave it to Richmond. He should have gave it to me. Richmond didn't get it, and not that Richmond. And I mean Richmond, a better player than me.
Right. But just
On that call,
yeah, I should have gone.
I was better in short yardage. Richmond was our game break.
Right.
I was gonna get you. We needed 1 yard, bro. I would have got it, and
Right.
I'll hold that to this day forever.
Right.
And I was just also that game. I was just having a better
You were
game.
just having a better
I
game.
had more rushing yards. I had more tackle. I was just locked in.
Right.
But yeah, we fucking made it to the championship game just to lose. That shit was after we pulled off this crazy upset in the AFC championship game. We did that team because the team we beat in the semifinal game to get to the championship game had beat us in the regular season, but a close game too. Like they beat us 12. They beat us like 6-0.
Right.
They beat us 6-0, bro, in the regular season.
Damn.
We beat them 12-6.
Damn.
In the motherfucker, it was close. And then of course, first round game, we blew that team out by like 30 something to nothing.
Damn.
But that was the year. My favorite year as a child, just because that was the year I was like, oh, like I'm good at this. This isn't just
Right.
like not, but I was already working super hard at it, and it was like my whole life and my dedication. That and
Right.
baseball at the point, but
Right.
that was when that was when I realized like, oh, I'm a better football player than I am a baseball player, and I was a good fucking baseball player.
Right.
But I was just like, oh, I don't know. It just I remember that year being the most fun I ever had playing. Nah, was that the most fun I ever played football? That's the most fun I've ever had playing football. Like that was where the love really just exploded. It was just all roses.
Right.
And it was all roses.
The crazy how old we are now?
31.
Yeah.
How old are you?
29.
Yeah, you turned 30 this year?
I turned 30. Well, technically next year. This comes up to 27.
Oh, yeah, you turned 30
next year.
next year.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you're going to be old as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be old, though.
You're old.
I'm not old. I'm
You're
31.
You're old. So old. Damn.
What?
So old.
Bro, everyone listening to this is like 50-something. These niggas is about to die. All the Bean Mafia, they're all going to die so soon. Me, I got time. I don't even know if these niggas will be alive when my first special comes out.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is. Have we talked about this? Have I talked about this on this podcast? I may have, so stop me if I have. But it's like the crazy thing about aging is that now, like, you know, when we were kids, when
we were young.
yeah, we had a girlfriend that looked like our boyfriend that he dated in February of last year. Remember that? But no.
And we would play it on Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Literally, actually.
Yeah.
That was actually, I do remember Guitar Hero.
No, but like when I was growing up and I saw colored people. No. when I saw colored TV, like the first color televisions, like you know how like TV Land and they had the first color TV. There was reasonably like the people we were watching were alive.
Yeah.
Now I was watching a Gallagher special from the 1980s, like 1983, 1984 in that zone. And I was like, oh, if you're 21, the youngest person in this audience is 61 years old now. That means and there are a lot of old people that say, oh, wow. Growing up, black and white people, they were dead. But now color, like people on color TV, most of the people in the audience are dead.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild shit.
Bro, that's just wild.
That's wild.
When I was watching Richard Pryor's, I had that thought when I was watching Richard Pryor's live in concert, the one where he's in the red shirt.
Yeah.
Because that's late 70s, like 77. I think I could be wrong, but I think it's 77.
Right.
And I think about that, like, oh wow, everyone in that audience is dead. Richard Pryor's dead.
Yeah.
Everyone in that audience is for sure probably dead.
I mean, maybe not everyone, of course.
If you were 21 in 77, how old are you now?
If you're 21 in 77, you're like 65, I think. You're 65. You're about to be 65.
Yeah,
You're
you did.
64. I mean, I will say this.
You're a vegetable.
Yeah. but it is most of the people in the audience are dead.
And that was like, it's cool to watch that. Just I think about it, because like, wow, that was everybody was laughing. Like,
yeah, but their essence is captured forever in color, which is crazy.
Crazy.
That's different stuff. Yeah. So we're old.
Yo, bro,
We're getting old. We're not old.
We're getting old.
We're getting old.
We take it one day at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we make love to each other.
We're gonna have to start.
Everybody, have a happy new year.
Yeah. Hey, see you guys next year. Guys, see you next year. Because you think when you say see you next year, you think like long term, but it's only like towards the end of the New Year's, right? So
Yo,
like, really, see you next year is like the next time I see you.
I'm gonna shove that microphone through your belly button.
I'm
I'm gonna shove it through your belly button and stab you with
Yeah,
it.
but Derek, did you get it?
I got it.
Okay.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was also objectively hilarious. But yo, I just want to, before we go, I do want to say thank y'all, bro. Thank y'all for rocking with the Beans. This has been the best year the Beans ever had, man. You guys turned the Beans up. The most downloads we've ever got. Like, this has been insane. Like, just, so I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you telling your friends. I appreciate you telling your coworkers. I appreciate you guys sending me love all the time. I try to send it right back to all the people who were like, oh, the paid for episodes. It's like, bro, I'm on tour. That's why I did Jerry Maguire. Like, the paid fors are just going to keep going out. And also I get a stranglehold on you as a fan. You're not going anywhere, baby. I got you. But I'm going to release them, of course. I'm just going to do it in time. But man, I appreciate this shit. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys getting us through this year. And trust me, bro, the Beans as much as y'all send me up and send nice stuff about how it gets y'all through your day, bro, y'all get me through the day too, bro. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Next year we're starting off strong, baby. I can't wait for y'all to see the episode next week. You'll get more fun stuff from me and Ehsan. It's gonna take you a lot of money if you want to see Kill Bill Volume 2. So stop asking me. Like, it's just you can't afford it. But it will happen. One of us will die, and that's when I'll do it.
Yeah.
or the other one will do it. It depends on who dies first.
It does depend on who dies first.
But we'll give it to you at some point, bro. But I love y'all, Bean Mafia. San.
Love you guys too. Check out the Dangerous Brown podcast.
Show our boy love. At this point, if they don't know you and know your things, it's like, who is this listener?
Yeah, right.
Like, who is this listener?
Most of them. But
I mean, if you came to Spoil the Beans and this was your first episode, not a movie, you picked
the wrong episode.
It's also just like, who are you? Right. How did you come here? Did you stumble upon this?
Right.
It's weird to not start with a movie episode.
Right. Yes, that's fair.
And very good point. Considering there's 200 plus episodes of you, But Bean Mafia, we love you. We appreciate you guys. You're the shit, and we will see you in the new year. Don't die. Don't die.
Or do what you want. This is America.
God damn it. Well, yeah, he's right. Have fun out there.
Yeah.